All right, next part. The emotional and mental layer, boundaries and beliefs. Blind spot. We coming to a blind spot, y'all. You expect that unspoken generosity because of past help that was offered. That expectation created an emotional contract that was never verbally agreed upon. Okay? New belief. It's safe for me to confirm details. Clarity is not confrontation. All right? And then there's a practice here. Before any joint outing or favor, calmly ask, hey, just to make sure I understand, is this something that you're taking care of, I'm taking care of, we're taking care of? Or should I plan ahead? I ain't gonna say that next part, that's a little much. But let's go back to the top. Blind spot. You expect the unexpected generosity because of past help offer. That expectation created an emotional contract that was never verbally agreed upon. I'm going to say it to you like this. And this has something to do with it, and it indirectly has something to do with it. What I mean when I say directly, that's true. Never assume that how things happened before. And you know what? This came up yesterday too. We talked about it. It wasn't recorded, y'all, but we talked about it. Remember when we talked about how they had gone to the water once before, and Moses was told to tap the water or the rock to get water the first time, but the second time he was supposed to speak to the rock for the water to come out. Yeah. And he didn't do it, and that's what kept him from his blessing, his breakthrough, his marriage. That's what kept him from going to the promised land, seeing the promised land, all that good stuff. This and that, they actually go together. That's why it just hit me right then. Because they actually, I ain't gonna lie, that might have been God pre-telling me at the time, and I didn't listen. But just because something happens one time, even two times, even three times, it could happen 100 times. Even in business, God can bless me to make money through my business this way right now. But this time next year, he could say, okay, well, I'm going to bless you in the same fashion, but I'm going to do it in a different way. I had you do it like this last year, but this year I'm going to have you do it that way. That's the kind of situation we're talking about, y'all. Just because you are used to or you've experienced something in one way doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to experience it in the same way on a consistent basis. Just because you know how it played out before doesn't mean it's necessarily going to play out the same way.
Yeah, I feel you on that. It's like this. Okay, you hit a shot, you playing basketball. You hit the winning shot one way. Next year, the next winning shot, you try to do it the same way, it didn't. It didn't go. So basically, switch your style up.
Pretty much.
You shoot right handed, shoot left handed. Shoot either.
Be open to it. Because that's what keeps you safe. And that's what it means when it said the new belief system. It's safe for you to confirm details. Clarity is not confrontation. A lot of people would think, well, if I ask questions, then this person going, well, if I say that or I do that, well, this person's going to react that way. How do you know they're going to react that way? Just because they reacted one way yesterday doesn't mean they're going to react the same way today or even tomorrow.
You never know.
You give them a fresh opportunity, or you give a circumstance or a situation a fresh opportunity to reveal to you how they're going to choose to move, or how it's going to flow, or how it's going to change. Don't predetermine that you already know what it's going to be, because then you'll go back to number one. You'll be making an assumption. An assumption in the what?
A jackrabbit.
Pretty much. So
ask before you speak on it.
Exactly. And know that that's not going to create bad energy, or it's not going to turn into an argument or a fight or confusion just because you're asking for clarity.
It's called being prepared.
Exactly.
Be prepared for anything.
Exactly. Be prepared for anything.
That's how I said be prepared for a rainy day.
Because when you do that, it will save emotional pain.
Yep.
And it will also keep the peace.
Yep.
Okay? All right. Now we're going to move to the next one.
Lesson